to do with the church. I don't want to have nothing to do with any preachers, especially one that stands before me with a golden tooth in his mouth. The murder is still out there. I really don't know, what he's all about and what he's on. So I don't know that I trust the church. I don't know that I trust God. I don't know that I trust religion. I don't know that I trust you. So you've made up in your mind, you really don't want to hear what I have to say. But in a real sense, God ordered your steps so that you can hear this word. Because I tell you one thing that you would not be able to do. You would not be able to stand before God and say that you did not know. One thing that you will not be able to do is you will not be able to stand before God and say, no one ever told me. Whatever your hang up, whatever your issue is with the church, preachers and people and personalities, you cannot say you didn't know. Because God is speaking to you today. Yes, you. Yes, you. Those of you who are sitting here today, for those of you that fall up under the sound of my voice, even those of you who have written me off and really are tuning me out, God is yet speaking. And he's giving you a chance to, while you still have breath in your body, he's giving you a chance to get your life right. Now don't get it twisted. I'm not talking about mere church membership. Because for the most part, all of us can claim some membership somewhere. You'd be surprised at how many people I talk to and they say, well, I'm a member of such and such church. It's in a totally different state and they ain't been in that state for 20 years. But they're still claiming membership somewhere. I'm not talking about membership at a particular church or some association or religious order. Because when it's all said and done, it matters not if your name is on a church roster. What matters most is your name in the Lamb's book of life. When you breathe your last breath, and when your existence no longer remains, when you are no longer a part of this life and this realm, the question is, where will you go? I know that many of us have our own ideology and have our own philosophies, and we've even formed our own theology on what life is and what life looks like once we leave this life and so on and so forth. But make no mistake about it, my brothers and my sisters, there's only one of two places that you're going to go when you leave here. That's heaven or hell. There are no alternatives. There's no in-betweens. There's only one of two places you and I will go and rest or reside in, as it were, for eternity. That's heaven or hell. The good news about the gospel message is this: you don't have to go to hell. As long as you have breath in your body, as long as you have blood running through your veins, you and I have an opportunity to make things right with God. To rest in peace is to live in peace. And to live in peace is to, first of all, meet the Prince of Peace. You've got to meet Jesus for yourself. I'm almost finished, including my expressions and my thoughts on today. But I would be remiss if I did not challenge every last one of us here on today to take a personal reflection and examination and to look at your spiritual life and to ask yourself, are you really at peace? Are you really content with where you are spiritually? We have just said goodbye to another year. 2013 is now in the past. Every last one of us were graced and gifted to transition and to enter into a new year. Though it is a new year, is it truly a new you? I'm not talking about just a little cute Facebook post or Instagram picture that you put up. Is this really a new you in this new year? Have you made a commitment and a dedication to not only establish but to strengthen a personal relationship with Jesus Christ? For some people, unfortunately, a new year is nothing more than just the changing of a date. But for many people, it's really a continuation of the previous years. Nothing really changes in their lives. It's just a continuation of the same old mess, same old drama, same old stuff, over and over and over again. When will you make a change? When will you make a decision that your life will be committed to not only establishing and developing a personal relationship with Jesus Christ, but actually living for him. So as I close, I say once again that no individual can really rest in peace unless they have first learned to live in peace. And to live in peace means to live at peace. And the only way that you can live at peace and therefore live in peace is to meet the Prince of Peace. Have you met him? Yeah.